Hi guys, so tonight we're going to tie another spent mayfly pattern. So this is my Sheelin spent number 5, and this one has a little bit of red glow bright number 4, just as an attractor point. So we'll start the glow bright number 4 and wind that down till it goes slightly round the bend, and then come back up for, well, whatever length suits yourself, but 2mm, 3mm, something like that. So for the tail, I'm going to use a cock pheasant tail that has been dyed jet black. Tie that in. Leave it, what, 1.5 times the length of the body, and then wrap this forward almost as if you were tying a nymph. So we're going to leave this because we're going to use that to spent the fly as such, flat spent it. So I'm going to swap over now to my black tie-in thread. Tie that back down to where the tail was tied in, and I'm keeping this tag end because we're going to use that as our rib. For the body, I'm using my spent mix, which is natural seals for a possum and grey or pine squirrel body fur mixed together. I'll wind that up until we get to the back of our little nymphy thorax thing, and then wrap the remnant of the tie-in thread up as a black rib. Tie it off. Fold all this back. So that is our body. As you can see, we have the little red attractor point underneath here. So to hackle this fly, what I'm going to use is a badger hackle that has bad markings on, basically, so there's little spots and freckles, and also it has a good dark black start to it. I'll tie that in and then return my tie-in thread to the rear of my thorax. We'll see why in a minute. So we'll take the hackle pliers, wrap the hackle to the front. We need to leave a little bit of a gap there for a head. Wrap it back. That gets us the sort of length of the dark portion all along, and then I will wrap the speckled portion through that but end up at the rear. Then I take my tie-in thread, a couple of turns across it, that will hold that in place, and then I'll wind up through the hackle. Because the hackle was, the direction the hackle was wrapping backwards, my tie-in thread will then come across it and tie each turn down. Come to the front, separate out the top portion of our hackle, sort of fold it across, and then we'll pull this, what was left of the tail, the pheasant, through that like a nymph casing. As you can see, that gives a casing on top and separated out the two wings as such. Fold it back on itself to make it neater when you trim it off, and a few hitches to secure that in place. Trim it off, and then this portion here, lift it up, slide your scissors down close, cut it off. Okay, so now we're going to create the spent on the underneath. Now, this is just to make it easier than the whole figure of 8 whipping. So what I'm going to do is flip my fly upside down, and then I'll separate out the fibres so that it's 50-50 on each side. Then I put my finger and thumb up above it, pinch and slide down and hold everything between finger and thumb. Then I'll take my super glue brush and I just put a little dab of super glue right across that. Hold it for a second, and when I let it go, it'll spring up a little bit. You can then control how much it springs up by while it's still wet, but once that sets, that'll hold that fly in our spent position. What I do just to secure the top part of it then is just to take a good clear varnish and just run a dab of clear varnish across that thorax cover, and that will give that a little bit of added strength as well. And then it's just a matter of letting that dry in position. But that is our Sheelin flat spent, and that's number 5. So give it a lash. Has a little bit of a trigger point on it, and until next time, thanks for watching on Tight Lines.